We will go ahead and get started. Questions in the room, raise your hand. Willie.
I ain't want to give it to Andy. You always go first.
Willie's stronger.
I got one for each of you ladies. Asia, I'd like to start with you.
Yeah.
Going back to last night and then tonight, the speech, just your demeanor. And tonight, I'm watching you afterwards, sign the shirt, went up to the little girl.
Yeah.
Kids on the baseline. How much fun are you having?
Oh man, I'm having tons of fun, honestly. I've been bored in the off season because I have nothing to do. So this is my excitement every single day. I get to come to work with a bunch of women that are just like-minded and just really good at what they do. And I love that. And if we can put smiles on young kids' faces and let them know that they can be us one day, it's a lot of fun. And it helps when we're winning. But even if we're not, I'm always going to try to have fun in this game.
And Alysha, from afar, watching her growth in this league, and really at such a rapid pace, right? In terms of like getting an MVP and then going to the finals and then winning the finals, and now being her teammate. How fun has it been, like I said, from afar, and then this season, and just seeing her grow, really accepting the role of what she's become for this league?
Yeah, I mean, as an opponent, she was always a headache. So it's definitely nice, to be her teammate. But, for me, I've gotten the opportunity to play alongside a lot of really like legendary Hall of Fame post players in my career. And I would put her right up there, just the way that she approaches the game, the way that she approaches every day, her fight, her competitiveness, like that kind of stuff, like you can't teach. And so match that with her skill set and her hunger, like it makes coming to work easy. And it is fun, like just their spirit, the way that they are. I'm a lot older than everyone, we're a little older, so they help keep you young, but just they know when to have fun and they know when it's time to work. And that balance and that combination, it's really special because not everybody can master that.
Andy?
Alysha, I think you hit double figures now in 2 of 4 games after not hitting double figures in the last 7 in Washington. I guess, what about this offense?
Dang, Andy.
I read it off Janie's game notes. But what about this offense has put you in a position to score?
I mean, just the way it flows. Last year was a little bit different for me because I was coming back from an injury. So just trying to find my way. And I felt like as the season went along, I was starting to turn a corner a little bit. So this year I'm healthy and I think it starts there. And then too, just the confidence, like I said, the flow of the offense, the confidence from my teammates, I airballed one in the corner tonight and they were like, listen, shoot the next one. And when you have people that believe in you in that way, it makes it easy, honestly.
Definitely. And then Asia, Jackie, another great night from 3 for her. I mean, how often you shoot 4 of 8 from 3, and I think her percentages are going to go down. What does that kind of say about the steps she's taken from 3 again this season and how important it is for your guys' offense?
I think Jackie kind of took the way people played her last year personal, and you can tell that, and she's going to make you guard her now. And I love that for her because they do need to guard her. And it just gives us another just threat that we have on the court. And I'm very happy that it's going in because if it's not, Jackie's going to go insane. So, she works hard. So, you see the results in game, and she definitely needs that.
Alysha, I want to ask you about your defense because out there you look like you've been playing with this team on that side of the ball for 2-3 years now. Not that you jumped in a month or 2 ago. You took a turn on Diamond Miller tonight. You took a turn on Nafisa Collier. Just what about you has allowed you to gel so easily on the defensive end? And you can play, anyone 1 through 4. Diamond's a little quicker, and Nafisa's just a bigger, guard/forward. What has allowed you to fit right in and look like you've been playing defense with this team for multiple years now?
I think for me personally, like that's been the role I've kind of carved out for myself in this league, being a defensive leader, being a defensive presence. And so no matter what team I'm on, that's something that I'm always going to bring. And the way that I study my opponents, like I said, it doesn't matter what team I'm on because the opponent stays the same. And so, when you have players that are receptive, and Becky made that an emphasis this year, like our defense. And so just being able to step in and be able to relay what I've seen and done and been a part of in this league over my career and just being able to impart that on them. And they're receptive to it. And they're high IQ players, you know what I mean? So I can say, hey, don't let this player go this way, or hey, force her here, and they do it. Because everybody's a very intelligent basketball player on this team. So I'm happy that they were as receptive and welcoming of the defensive side of it, my defensive leadership, because that definitely makes it much easier.
Guys, we've only got time for a couple of more questions, because I think as you were told, I do have to flip the building over here for another event, so.
Yeah, what's happening?
Alysha,
Coming up in here.
Alysha, you kind of just talked about the reassurance that the teammates gave you on 3-point shooting, but as a team, the group shot 6 of 21 from 3 in the first half and then 8 of 18 from 3 in the second. Were you guys still getting the same shots that you were in the first half, or did you guys do something different schematically?
No, we were getting the same shots, you know, they were all good shots, they were all good looks. And we know as the season goes, that's gonna happen. Some nights they're gonna fall, some nights they're not. But being able to score in multiple ways is gonna be crucial for us. And that's something that we do well. So if our three's not falling, we have people that can attack the paint, people that can get, you know, and draw fouls and those types of things. So we don't live and die by the three, but we are definitely confident in taking it. And we just, like Ace said, like everybody works really hard on the game in here. And so we know eventually, like, the tide is gonna turn and, you know, we're gonna have better shooting nights, but as long as we're taking them confidently and when we're open, that's a great shot.
Question for you, not that you're new to getting help, but it feels like early in the season, there's been like a level of intention for teams, not just to send help towards you, but send help as you're going into your move. Is that a shift that you've noticed? Or in general, how have you felt about the way the teams are marching this year?
Yeah, I definitely think they're more physical this year. They're trying to just, what do people say, poke the bear. I feel like they're trying to see how much can they foul to get away with it. And that's something that I've definitely just kind of, every game by game, I'm just trying to fill it out to see, okay, where's the first punch coming from? But I have been in this league for about 6 years and I haven't seen single coverage since. So when it comes to double, I'm used to that. Now I'm just trying to make sure that I'm ready for the physicality to protect not only myself, but also my teammates.
All right, last question before we bring up Coach Hammond.
To either of you, most teams, when they're up 15, 20 points, sometimes they'll slow it down, use some clock, but it seems like you guys never take your foot off the gas. Does Becky ever tell you guys to slow it down and use the clock, or is it just go all the time?
She told us today, obviously, because we were coming off of a back-to-back and we don't want to lose who we are as our identity. We can still play us. But most of the time, we really don't really listen to that. We were like, no, we're trying to speed this game up so we could go rest. But no, today, I think Becky does have her times where she's like, okay, let's reel it in. Let's get in a half court set and go from there. But she kind of leaves it in our hands. And at this point, we're in a track meet right now. So hopefully we slow down a little bit.
Thanks a lot, ladies.
Please, please. Thank you.
Please. And please, I'm sleepy. I'm just literally.